Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Tiferet week. So week 3, day 5. Hod. Hod of Tiferet. No, Hod. Hod Yesod is tomorrow.
Yesod is tomorrow. I was really confused. Okay.
Hod, which again is like humility. It's funny because there's another Hebrew word that anava, which I've seen translated as humility also, but I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's hard to translate to English directly. So, Hod of compassion, humility of compassion. Looking at, like, where does our compassion come from? And just because I can be compassionate doesn't mean I should be arrogant. The fact that I have compassion and another doesn't. So, compassion must include humility for it not to be condescending and pretentious. Hod is recognizing that my ability to be compassionate and giving does not make me better than the recipient. It is the acknowledgement and appreciation that by creating one who needs compassion, God gave me the gift of being able to bestow compassion.
I really like that.
Yeah.
There's a scene in the illustrious and incredible play Fiddler on the Roof, where Perchik, the poor scholar, goes up to Tevye in the middle of this whole situation, and Tevye wants to give him something to eat, and he says no, he can't pay for it. And Tevye says, it's a gift for me to give. Thank you for allowing me to give. And that's a very Jewish concept, the idea that my ability to go out of my way to do tzedakah, charity, to give compassion, that is that's not because I'm in a better state. It's actually the other person doing me a favor. They're doing me a favor by needing something.
Yeah, we've talked about that in my Musar class too, because not only does it give that other person a chance to give, and it gives the other person being given to a chance to learn how to receive.
Yes.
And because that is a hard thing so many people are like, oh no, oh you don't have to do anything, oh this is too much, or whatever. And sometimes things can be too much. If you were to give someone I don't know, a pearl necklace with gold or whatever, that they're just a stranger. Whereas if versus your family or something, that might be a bit too much. But learning how to receive is important.
Yeah.
Or especially because I know so many people, because it's I'm friends with lots of old people, and they all, one of them, she has the water on the brain thing. I forget what it's called. But she's losing her ability to walk and everything, and has a walker, and she's one of those people that helped everyone in her life, and now she has to be helped. And so many people in that situation where they were so get up and go, and me too, I fear that if that was to happen to me, to have people taking care of me and helping me just get up to pee, that would be really embarrassing or degrading or something. But then it is maybe I don't know, it's they did so much in their life, they now have to learn how to receive, and this is just their next path of growth or something.
Yeah, so I've been in sort of both sides of the coin. I've really had the opportunity to help people in situations where they would rather not be helped, people who were dealing with chronic illness and disability and things like that, and being able to help them. And then in my own life, I've had experiences where I've needed that kind of help. And it's a learning experience on both sides, to give the help without judgment and recognizing that it's a gift to be able to give, and then to receive the gift without judgment and recognize that it's a gift to be able to receive. That's really important, and it's something that a lot of us don't really get to experience until later in life, and I'm relatively young to be able to experience both sides of that coin. But it's one of the things that I'm learning. In fact, I think right here on my
asking for help is a sign of self-respect.
Yeah, asking for help is a sign of self-respect.
Yeah.
And make room for you to return to yourself and have faith that you will.
She has on her refrigerator.
I have on my refrigerator because it's a reminder to myself that being on both sides of that is beautiful. So
yeah, it is so true. Yeah. There is no place for haughtiness in compassion. Do I feel superior because I am compassionate? Do I look down at those that need my compassion? I don't think so. I don't know. I used to be more, maybe.
Yeah, no,
but
I used to.
It's becoming less, where I just do the things because I'm oh, this person needs help. I don't think anything of it. I sort of just do it.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, same situation. I used to be like, oh, I'm in such a privileged position. Look how much I can give.
Yeah.
And now it's more like, oh, look at this duty that I have to give. Look at this gift that I have that I'm able to give. And look at this gift that I have that I'm able to receive.
Like, it doesn't stop me from wishing, like, for, like, certain family members or whatever. I'm like, oh, I wish that they would actually do something nice for me for once.
Yeah.
Like, but that's different, I think. I don't know. And, like, maybe forcing someone to be who they're not. But, like, it doesn't make me feel better that I did something for them and they're not doing stuff for me. I just feel it can get, like, tiring, though.
Right. It's not like, oh, one of us is on a pedestal because we're able to help more.
Yeah, it can
more
be
like, this is my spiritual curriculum and that's your spiritual curriculum.
It can just get annoying, though. Yeah, where you, I mean, yeah, for anyone that just gives and gives all the time and doesn't get anything back, it's like you're supposed to give without hoping that anything does return. That's the way it's supposed to work, like in the universe and with God and whatever. But we're human, and we do hope that it comes back to us somewhere with karma. Right. So maybe it will one day.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Am I humble and thankful to God for giving me the ability to have compassion for others? I think.
Yeah.
It makes me think of, like, ignorance is bliss. Because, like, as a kid, you just receive things. You don't really think about giving that often. Although some of them start making breakfast for mom in bed or that kind of stuff. At some point, you do get old enough to give.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, like, is ignorance bliss? Is it better to just not be aware of compassion and just continue to receive and or is it better to get? I think it's better to know what you're doing and to do things mindfully and whatever and to be like, oh, I really wanted to help that person. So, yeah, maybe only for children can I think, would it be good to not know or to not have the ability to give? Or if you're really like, I don't know, the other spectrum of intelligence, like when you have no ability to do anything other than be in a chair, like, and receive food and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm grateful that I can give, that I'm in a position to be able to give, and I hope to be able to stay in a position where I'm able to give because I like being able to. More than I like being able to receive. I like to be able to give.
I know.
So I'm very grateful.
Yeah, I like being able to make things for people.
Yeah.
And to know their favorite oh, this person really likes Harry Potter, this person really likes Lord of the Rings, like, just to be able to make gifts for them. Exercise for the day. Express compassion in an anonymous fashion, not taking any personal credit.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. Express compassion in an anonymous fashion.
The only...
Leave you can anonymous comment.
Yeah, you can do that. You could do the thing like I talked about with GoFundMe. I always remember this one time when it was like Christmas time when I was with a friend and my sister and we were at some fast food restaurant and the people like in 2 cars in front of us had paid for like 5 cars behind them as like one of those holiday things to do. And so it's like,
pay it forward.
Yeah, I was like, wow, cool. So it's like, I don't know who those people are. I mean, I can see their car, so it's not entirely anonymous. We could have caught up to them to thank them, but we didn't. And so, like, that was something I still remember. And that was, like, I don't know, 8 years ago.
That was that.
So, yeah, go do something anonymous. Thank you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.